Did the Spartans practice brutal child-rearing methods? Welcome back to Time Frame. Today we're diving deep into a topic that has intrigued historians and enthusiasts alike: the child-rearing practices of the ancient Spartans. Did these famed warriors really employ brutal methods to raise their children? Let's explore this fascinating aspect of Spartan society. The Spartans, known for their military prowess, had a unique approach to upbringing that was deeply rooted in their values of discipline, strength, and loyalty. Unlike many other ancient cultures, which emphasized education and the arts, Spartan society prioritized physical fitness and military training from a very young age. But what did this mean for their children? At the heart of Spartan child rearing was the agoge, a rigorous education and training program designed for boys. This system began at the age of 7, when boys were taken from their families and placed into communal living arrangements. The purpose of this separation was to instill a sense of unity and loyalty to the state, rather than to individual families. The boys lived together, trained together, and were taught to rely on one another. The training was intense and often harsh. Boys were subjected to physical challenges, endurance tests, and strict discipline. They learned to fight, hunt, and survive in the wild, all while enduring the rigors of Spartan life. This included limited food, which was intentionally insufficient to encourage resourcefulness and resilience. Rather than being considered neglect, this was viewed as a necessary part of preparing future warriors. However, the agoge was not solely about physical prowess. The Spartans believed in the importance of mental toughness as well. Boys were taught to endure pain and hardship without complaint. This philosophy was rooted in the belief that a true Spartan must be able to face adversity head-on, making them formidable in battle and loyal to their comrades. But what about the girls? Spartan girls were also subjected to a different kind of training, focusing on physical fitness and strength. They were encouraged to participate in sports and physical activities, which was quite progressive for their time. The aim was to produce strong mothers who could bear strong children. While their upbringing was less rigorous than that of the boys, it still emphasized health and physical capability. One of the more controversial aspects of Spartan child rearing involved the practice of infanticide. If a newborn was deemed weak or unhealthy, it was often abandoned on the slopes of Mount Taygetus. This was seen as a way to ensure that only the strongest and healthiest members would grow up to serve the Spartan state. While this practice may seem brutal by modern standards, it was considered a necessary measure in the eyes of the Spartans, who believed in the survival of the fittest. As these children grew into young adults, they were expected to embrace the Spartan ideals fully. They were trained not only to be warriors, but also to be citizens who contributed to the state. The harshness of their upbringing was seen as a way to forge loyalty, courage, and a strong sense of identity. In this way, the Spartan methods, while brutal, were ultimately aimed at creating a unified and powerful society. So, did the Spartans practice brutal child-rearing methods? The answer is nuanced. While their methods were undoubtedly harsh and often extreme by today's standards, they were rooted in a specific cultural context that prioritized strength and loyalty above all else. The Spartan approach to child rearing was about preparing individuals for a life of service to their community, even if that meant enduring significant hardship in their formative years. Thank you for joining us on this exploration of Spartan child rearing practices. If you found this topic intriguing, please give us a thumbs up and consider subscribing to Time Frame for more historical insights. We appreciate your support and look forward to bringing you more fascinating content soon.